Okay, this is part 2 of Noah. I'll be reading chapter 8 and chapter 9. Are you still with me? You're reading along with me on BibleGateweek.com? Okay, the title says The Flood Subsides. Chapter 8. And we're still in the English Standard Version. Chapter 8, verses 1. But God remembered Noah and all the beasts and all the livestock that were with him in the ark. And God made a wind blow over the earth, and the water subsided. That's powerful. That's strong. Like, did he blow the wind and just whoosh, just gone, right? Okay. And verse 2. The fountains of the deep and the windows of the heavens were closed. The rain from the heavens was restrained. So he shut it down. Okay, that's it. Yes, y'all could chill on the rain. Now, that's it. It's done. My mission is accomplished. Verse 3. And the waters receded from the earth continually. At the end of 150 days, the waters had abated. Guess that means it disappeared or evaporated. Abated, evaporated, sound the same. Okay, verse 4. And in the 7th month, on the 7th day of the month, the ark came to rest on the mountains of Ararat. Let's keep moving. Verse 5. And the waters continued to abate until the 10th month. In the 10th month, on the first day of the month, the tops of the mountains were seen. Okay, the water's going down now. You can see the top of the mountains. Okay, things is starting to come back to normal. Well, look like it. Well, I don't know. I don't know how I would feel being the only family left on Earth. You know, we're my neighbors. Like, who do I have to talk to? Okay, verse 6. At the end of the 40 days, Noah opened the window of the ark that he had made and sent forth a raven. A raven, one of those pretty birds. And look it up. It went to and fro until the waters were dried up from the earth. So Noah sent a raven to go out back and forth until the waters was dried up. And then, verse 8, then he sent forth a dove from him to see if the waters had subsided from the face of the ground. Okay, because we can't open the doors and the waters just come on in. Verse 9, but the dove found no place to set her foot, and she returned to him to the ark, for the waters were still on the face of the whole earth. Ooh, must have been a lot, like our oceans or something. Is that why we have deep oceans? So he put out his hand and took her and brought her into the ark with him. Come on in, little birdie. Verse 10, he waited another 7 days, and again he sent forth the dove out of the ark. Let's try this again. And the dove came back to him in the evening, and behold, in her mouth was a freshly plucked olive leaf. Ooh. She found an olive tree, and so she found her a leaf and brought it back. That's a smart bird. Doves. That's why I love doves. It should have been 2 of them, right? I'm a bird fan. So Noah knew that the waters had subsided from the earth. Verse 12. Then he waited another 7 days and sent forth the dove, and she did not return to him anymore. She's like, I'm Gucci, I'm out of here. Deuces, we good. You know, it was nice knowing you. Peace out. Peace and blessings to the fam. About to do me, about to make my own family, and we about to get it in. Okay, verse 13. In the 601st year, 601st year. So they had only been on this planet like this is 2000. That was 600. Okay, it was a long time ago. In the 601st year, in the first month, the first day of the month, the waters were dried from off the earth, and Noah had removed the covering of the ark and looked, and behold, the face of the ground was dry. Yes, we can get out of here, all these stinking animals. You got these funky, unclean animals, pigs and raccoons and skunks and is an elephant unclean? Because I'm sure it's, don't, I'm sure that's pretty strong. Okay, verse 14. In the second month, on the 27th day of the month, February 27th, the year, I'm sorry, let me do that over. Verse 14. In the second month, on the 27th day of the month, the earth had dried out. So if your birthday February 27th, that is the day that the earth had dried out from Noah. From Noah, the flood. Verse 16. Go out from the ark, you and your wife and your sons and your sons' wives with you. Bring out with you every living thing that is with you of all flesh, birds and animals and every creeping thing that creeps on the earth, that they may swarm on the earth and be fruitful and multiply on the earth. So Noah went out, and his sons and his wife and his sons' wives with him. Every beast, every creepy thing, and every bird, everything that moves on the earth went out by the families from the ark. Verse 20. God's covenant with Noah. Then Noah built an altar to the Lord and took some of every clean animal and some of every clean bird and offered burnt offerings on the altar. And when the Lord smelled the pleasing aroma, the Lord said in his heart, I will never again curse the ground because of man, for the intention of man's heart is evil from his youth. Neither will I ever again strike down every living creature as I have done. While the earth remains, seed time and harvest, cold and heat, summer and winter, day and night shall not cease. So let me go back. So God is like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. I was in my feelings. Like, wow, what came over me? I don't believe this. Because when you're young, you're not thinking rational. You just do youthful things. And so this is why the word says that God winks at your ignorance when you're young. You make these mistakes. You make a lot of mistakes when you're young. That's why it's important to be taught. You can't teach yourself, but when you're taught and to go in a certain direction, just be obedient. And just find favor in God's eyes. That's the main thing. And said, neither will I ever again strike down every living creature as I have done. Like this heart was just, it was, he was salty about what he had did. Like, so that really touched him. Let me move on to chapter 9. And God blessed Noah and his sons and said to them, be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth. The fear of you and the dread of you shall be upon every beast of the earth, and upon every bird of the heavens, upon everything that creeps on the ground, and all the fish of the sea. Into your hand they are delivered. You got something. God said, look, every animal, beast, creepy thing on this earth shall fear you. Basically, mankind has dominion over everything that has flesh and moves upon this earth. So, I guess that's why, the alligator man wasn't scared of the alligators, and then you got the people that works in the zoo, the zookeepers, or just people who like to mess with the wildlife. They're not afraid of the animals because scripture clearly says that you are not supposed to fear any animal. You are supposed to be dominant on every animal, every beast of this earth. But I'm sorry, I'm not going near no lion, and I'm not even getting ready to try to get established with them like that. I'm cool with the scriptures, and I'll just keep my distance. Okay. Where am I? Okay, verse 3. Every moving thing that lives shall be food for you. Ooh, every moving thing that lives shall be food for you. Every moving thing that lives shall be food for you. Stop getting mad at them Chinese people who eat rats. Okay? That's what they like. They put salt and pepper on it. They put their sweet and sour sauce on it. Let them be. Every moving thing that lives shall be food for you. Okay? My grandmother used to bake duck with Thanksgiving dinner when I was a kid. It tastes good, but that's because I didn't know what I was eating. She just put it on a plate and I ate it. What else? You just can't be mad. What's the man name? On Bizarre Foods? I forgot his name. Bald head man. He goes to every country trying all kind of food that looks disgusting, that creeps around and it moves. It says it right here. Every moving thing. I'm stuck on this because